Dunkirk, and then after that, not really sure. Just before 2. It's now at 9, just after 9. So I'm going to try and take a place and get some sleep. So I'll catch you soon. See you later. So I'm in France. Just got out of Dunkirk, got off the ferry, just stopped in a lay-by. Very flat here, quite dull riding. I'm going to Belgium first. Yeah, I've set my sat nav up, it says an hour and 50 minutes. So I foolishly pressed the wrong buttons and trying to change my display to kilometers an hour from miles per hour. I have no idea how you do that. There must be a way, but I cleared my trip. I know I'd done 233 miles to Dover, and then I cleared my trip. So now I'm on 3.6 miles. So I'm 3.6 miles out of the dock. So let's get going. Feels very warm. (23.5 degrees). Got 9,500 miles on the bike. (125 miles until we empty. Well, I don't know where the sat nav's taking me. It's taking me on a bit of a round route. I've obviously taken a wrong turn somewhere. It's telling me I should have turned off there, but there was no road. Well, I had a long old boring ride down to Dover this morning from junction 28 on the M1 down the M25 and down the M1, the M25 and then the M20 into Dover. Got there for about 7 o'clock. The ferry was half an hour late leaving, so we're about 25 minutes late getting here. It's now almost 12 o'clock. Should be in Belgium, well, should be in Brussels or around Brussels by about 2 this afternoon. I'll stop and grab something to eat there. And see where to head to from there. I think I'm going to head into Germany today. Yeah, I'd like to get part of the way through Germany today, so I can start heading south tomorrow, Monday morning. I've got my jacket open, but I've got my Kevlar Under Armour suit on. Well, not Under Armour as in the make Under Armour. It's a mesh jacket with Kevlar and foam pads all over it, which I've put underneath. What I use basically for when I'm riding mountain biking, the kind of thing you wear on a motocross bike. I use it when I'm snowboarding. I do find that the so-called armour that they put in these jackets, especially this Alpine style one that I've got, it's not really armour, it's just a bit of foam. Stuff that I'm wearing is hard Kevlar plastic, elbow, shoulder, chest plate, and then a back support, back protector, spine protector, all built into it. Right, I'm turning left here somewhere. Yep, you can definitely tell you're in a different country. But I must admit, it all is a little dull at this end of France, and through Belgium and Holland and probably the north part of Germany too. So I'll do a bit of recording, but I won't put too much of this stuff. Yeah, I won't put too much of this stuff in the video because, like I say, it is pretty dull. First day or so on the continent, the roads aren't great. Nice, beautiful tarmac, don't get me wrong, but very, very, more or less straight, the roads. Obviously, I say that as I'm going around a corner, but the roads are pretty straight. Turning left here, it tells me that this is the way I'm going. Well, I think I've sorted the seat issue out. Well, not the seat issue, because my arse is still aching. Yes, I think I've sorted the bar and seat issue out a little bit. What I've done is I've lowered the front end of the seat and kept the back end at its high setting, which has dropped the seat and my seating position down by about an inch, 25 mil. But also by leaving the back, it sort of pushed me forward slightly, making me lean slightly forward, which in effect has actually sort of raised the bars and brought me slightly closer to them. I did try it by lowering everything, and that seemed to work, but I was still a long way from the bars, you know. So by lifting the back end of the seat and lowering the front end, it puts me in a position where I've got on the bike, my arms are a little more bent, and I'm not getting the numbness in my hand. So 151 kilometers. I should get there on this tank of fuel. Get into Brussels, and then I'm going to ride from Brussels. I don't know where. I don't know if to go to the Nürburgring or head straight down and go to Bad Wildbad in Germany. Just at the top of the Black Forest. I do fancy going through the Black Forest. That'll be a nice ride out tomorrow. Black Forest all the way down to Switzerland. I may stop somewhere to get a drink. I've drank a bit too much coffee this morning. It's a very strong coffee on the ferry, and I did have a couple of big mugs full of good coffee before I left home, and a double espresso on the way down. So yeah, I'm caffeined up. Well, I managed to get a little sleep on the ferry, found myself a chair, sat down and dozed for half an hour or so. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a dull ride, so I'm going to save my my battery. And turn this recorder off. Actually, let me see if I can get to a some kind of services. Oh, I'm nearly in Belgium. Let's carry on recording. It's getting to Belgium. So that today I've done England. I've been into France briefly, and now we're in Belgium. Belgium. Oh. So now we're in Belgium. As simple as that. So this is my third country. Third country I've been to today. I should have my high vis on and I've forgotten. I've got everything that I should have. The high vis is in the back. So I will stop somewhere. Well, as I said, there's not much happening on these roads. Boring as hell. So, a bit more filming. I'm in Belgium still, eating my way around Europe. I'm off to Luxembourg next. Not sure what I should eat here. Well, today I had a full English breakfast in Dover. I had croissants and cheese when I got to France, just outside Dunkirk. I just had chocolate and ice cream in Belgium, very good too. So I'm wondering what to eat when I get to Luxembourg. Who knows? Let me just check I've got everything before I set off. Let me check I've got everything. I've not fastened that up. My wallet's in there. Nearly lost my wallet earlier. put it in my bum bag and didn't fasten it up properly. Because I'm a twat or a two-wat. Anyway, let's go. I'm coming off the motorway now. Well, I've got to do a bit of motorway riding, I think. Got to do a little bit of motorway riding, and then hopefully I'm going to get off of this this motorway and head to Luxembourg, find somewhere to stay. Oh yes, baby! Let's go! We're coming off here. Getting off the motorway because it's all a bit too dull for me. Done a lot of miles on the motorway today. Somewhere in the region of 500 miles. So let's head into the country. Yes, the sun's there. The sun's up in the sky. That means I am heading south. Still not quite sure what time it is. I think it may be about 6 o'clock. Might be about 5 o'clock. Don't know, because my eyes don't work close up. So, while I'm wearing my sunglasses, oh, but yeah, this is more like it, isn't it? This is more like it. Through some pretty little Bureau de Fontaine. I've no idea what that is, but I know I'm in Belgium. Wicked architecture in Belgium. I do like buildings. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure where this is taking me, but it is. There's a roundabout here, and I believe I'm going back up there. Little dog here, look. You shouldn't be out on your own, should you, surely? Yeah, this is what I want to be seeing. This is what I want to be seeing. This is how you see a country. Get off the motorway. I've spent the whole day on the bloody motorway. Now, it's time to explore. Look at this 2CV, wicked car. I used to have one of those. I would have another. Just met a Dutch couple in the services where I've just had some ice cream, driving a 1967 MGB. Yeah, this is the kind of road I need to be riding down. And these tyres back off again. I'm glad they dual compound because, boy, I've done a lot of miles on the motorway and they've not really squared off.